Good morning, students. Welcome to e-learning. We are learning chapter 6 markets, and we are going to start with our lecture 4, that is based on market based on competition, and we are going to start with our second category, that is monopoly. We have completed perfect competition market. If you have not seen, please watch the lecture 3. And today in our fourth lecture discussing about monopoly. So when we talk about monopoly, mono means one and poly means seller. Here, this words is taken from the Greek words, whereas monos, it is known as mono means monos, which is single, and poly means here pollen, which is means seller. So a single seller which has been there in a market is called as monopoly, where we find that a particular person is having one product and that particular product is sold by that particular person and no one else, that becomes a monopoly with itself. So here in market, do you find any monopoly in the market or monopoly seller in the market? You just think. So we don't find monopoly in the market. Why? Or is it there or not? Because everywhere, every now and there are different peoples who are going. Like for example, economics has been taught by me, but can be taught by another person with different school, different places. So you find that there is no monopoly here. So here single seller should be there. So having one single seller is called as what? Monopoly. So there are markets for monopoly and there are people who are going with monopoly also. So here again the definition talks about Professor Chamberlain has given his definition. He talks that when a product supply is controlled by one single enterprise, it is monopoly. Means when whatever products is been given to you, it is being supplied by only one person or one seller, that becomes a monopoly. So many a times you find that there are places where only one single seller is available, and that particular places he or she might be called as monopoly. So बहुत सारी ऐसी जगह होती है वहाँ पे सिर्फ एक ही सेलर होते हैं और वो ही सेल करते हैं प्रोडक्ट को, और वो लोग ही डिफरेंट वेराइटीज ऑफ गुड्स बेचते हैं, वहाँ पे दूसरा कोई सेलर नहीं होता. सो उसको हम मोनोपोली बोलेंगे. So this is what you find, that one single seller which wherever it is there and other sellers are not there in that particular market. ऐसा market जहाँ पे एक ही seller हो, यहाँ पे मतलब क्या है? The place where only one single seller is available and he is selling his good. So that particular seller is known as what? Monopoly, or that particular market is known as what? Monopoly. According to another professor, Professor Stigler, he says that here only one enterprise is the seller of the goods or products. So either two of them definition says only one thing, that is ये goods जो बेच रहे हैं मार्केट में वहाँ पे सिर्फ एक ही सेलर है, ऐसा दूसरा कोई सेलर नहीं है. Whereas we have seen in the previous lecture about perfect competition, we have find that there are many sellers, numerous seller and numerous buyer. मतलब for the same kind of product, identical product, for example wheat or sugarcane or any other crop. So for wheat there are many sellers, for sugarcane there are many farmers, and those farmers are only the sellers. So we find that those farmers are the sellers and they are selling goods to the different wholesalers or the different companies. So we find here the farmers are becoming sellers, or we can say they are the producers and the sellers there in agriculture sector, where we find that perfect competition occurs. But when we come to some of the other place where only one seller is available, he is selling his products, it becomes a monopoly. It becomes a monopoly. So let's quickly see. I hope you have been clear with the word monopoly. It has been always heard, but let's see some of the characteristics of monopoly. First, only one producer, or we can say one seller, but there are numerous buyers. So you find here that there is only one seller, but the buyer is also one. No, buyers are numerous. There are so many buyers which are coming from, but only one thing is that in a particular market, in a particular place, in a particular economy, there is only one seller. For example, एक गांव और एक गांव में एक ही दुकान है और वही सब कुछ सेल कर रहा है. पूरे गांव के बाहर कोई नहीं जा रहा और गांव के अंदर एक ही सेलर के पास सब परचेज कर रहे हैं, तो उसको हम बोलेंगे क्या? मोनोपोली. ही इज द मोनोपोली पर्सन. एक ही सेलर है, कहाँ पे? वो पूरे विलेज के अंदर. सो यू फाइंड दैट देयर इज ओनली वन सेलर और प्रोड्यूसर, और वी कैन से those person who are selling goods, it is only the one, not other persons, or there is no competition for him. अगर एक ही सेलर हो तो कंपटीशन होगा? नहीं होगा. अगर कंपटीशन नहीं होगा तो व्हाट विल बी हैपन? यू फाइंड दैट दिस सेलर कैन इन्फ्लुएंस द मार्केट. मतलब कि अपने मन हिसाब से वो प्राइस इन्फ्लुएंस करे. ही कैन इन्फ्लुएंस द प्राइस एंड द सप्लाई ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ द पर्सन. So there is no competition in the market for their one seller and allowing seller to producer to sell that particular at different price. तो इन लोगों को प्राइस मेकर भी बोला जाता है. क्यों? डिफरेंट पर्सन्स को देखते हुए वो लोग डिफरेंट प्राइस लगा सकते हैं एंड दे कैन डू. व्हाई इट इज सो? बिकॉज देर इज नो अदर कॉम्पिटिशन, देर इज नो अदर सेलर अपार्ट फ्रॉम हिम for selling the same kind of goods. So you find this particular thing which is happening up here in a particular village, in a particular places where there is only one seller available. So they try to control the prices of the product and to sell to the different buyers with different prices. So they are known as price maker. They are known as what? Price maker. मतलब एक ही प्रोडक्ट को दो अलग अलग डिफरेंट प्राइस में भी सेल कर सकते हैं, वैसे टाइप के सेलर्स है ये. तो उसको हम बोलेंगे मोनोपोली. हियर अगेन यू फाइंड दैट देयर इज काउंटलेस बायर. मतलब यहाँ पे ऐसा नहीं है कि एक ही बायर होगा. बायर्स आर न्यूमरस मीन्स देयर आर प्लेंटी ऑफ बायर्स विल परचेज द गुड्स फ्रॉम दिस पर्टिकुलर वन सेलर. सो इफ दूसरी साइड से देखा जाए तो अगर वो कोई बायर बोले कि दैट प्राइस इज सो मच, आई डोंट वांट टू परचेज, ही विल टेल नो प्रॉब्लम, यू कैन गो एल्सवेयर बिकॉज देयर इज नो अदर सेलर. And again for the seller there are so many buyers. अगर एक कस्टमर ही चला जाएगा तो no problem, he will gain double profit from the other customer also. So this is what happens in the monopoly. Whereas we have seen perfect competition market. In perfect competition market we have seen the price cannot be changed. The buyers makes the price, or we can say on the basis of price determination, what price is been kept, that price on the basis of that price only the goods are to be sold. अगर कोई सेलर उसको ज़्यादा प्राइस में बेचना भी चाहे तो नहीं बेच सकता. अगर बेचेगा तो उसको ही लॉस होगा, दूसरे बहुत सारे सेलर मार्केट प्राइस से बेच रहे हैं. सो देयर द सेलर और द बायर कैन नॉट इन्फ्लुएंस द price, but here the seller can influence the price as he is the only sole or one and only seller into the market and he wants to gain more profit. So many a times he can charge the same product to the different persons with the different prices. So this is why, because of lack of competition, because of only one seller available into the market. So ये बहुत बार होता था, पहले से विलेजेस में भी होता था कि ऐसा ही होता है कि अगर सपोज गांव में एक ही डॉक्टर है तो डॉक्टर अपने हिसाब से चार्ज लेगा. He might reduce the price or go free of cost for the poor people, or might charge high prices for the, we can say, rich peoples or the main peoples of the villages. So this is what is happening up. So for seller there is no boundary for buyers, because there are so many people, so many buyers from him. तो उसके पास लेने वाले, परचेस करने वाले बहुत सारे लोग हैं. इसके वजह से उसको प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगा एंड ही कैन चेंज द प्राइस अकॉर्डिंग टू हिज विल एंड विश. किसको? द सेलर, द मोनोपोली, दैट इज द सिंगल सेलर. सेकेंड कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स टॉक्स अबाउट द एब्सेंस ऑफ सब्सटीट्यूट गुड्स. यहाँ पे दूसरे कोई गुड्स नहीं अवेलेबल है, बिकॉज दूसरे कोई सेलर ही अवेलेबल नहीं है. If there is only one shop, another shop is not there, so how we can say the another people will be selling substitute goods? So here there is no seller or no competition which makes the goods available same or identical, or we can say substitute to it. So here it is an imperfect. इसलिए इसको बोला है imperfect market. क्यों? क्योंकि हम कोई भी जगह ऐसा है जहाँ पे एक ही, at the present situation any place is there where you find only one particular seller is available? No. Every corner of a street you find that 2 to 5 shops are there for these departmental stores, for the general stores, then after one stationery, one medical shop, one laboratory, कुछ ना कुछ होंगे. So every area has now and there everywhere. ऐसा नहीं, even medical shops are also more many a times. कोई भी एक street पे 2-3 medical shops available है अभी तो. So you find that there is no place or no area where it is only one particular person left, it is alone. So here no other sellers are there in monopoly market, that's why it is known as imperfect market. So you find it उसका जैसा similar product आपको मिलेगा नहीं. तो यहाँ पे एक एग्जाम्पल देखिए आपको बताया. फॉर एग्जाम्पल देयर इज अ railway which has been run by the government. Now it's going to be privatized and some of the portion is going. So now when we talk about the railways, अगर railways has limited seat and in that particular limited seat it has been reserved. Out of that reserved, अगर आपको सीट लेना है तो आप ले सकते हो? No, because once the timing of the train is there, on that timing, on that place, on that bogie, the seats are reserved, you cannot reserve it again. तो अल्टीमेटली वी फाइंड इट इज़ अ लिमिटेड पोर्शन, लिमिटेड पार्ट वेयर आपका पॉसिबिलिटी नहीं है कि कोई दूसरा पर्सन आपको बोले कि चलो भाई वहाँ पे रिजर्व है, मैं आपको वहाँ पे वही जगह पे टिकट दे दूँ. नो, इट इज़ नॉट पॉसिबल. इधर इफ कैन बी पॉसिबल इफ यू वांट टू गो विद अदर मीन्स, लेकिन वही ट्रेन में, वही बुकी में, वही जगह पे आपको वो सीट नहीं मिलेगी. सो दिस इज व्हाट इज कॉल्ड एज व्हाट द मोनोपोली, एंड there is no other identical goods or substitute goods which is been there. So on the same timing, same place, to from one place to another, if you want to move in that from that particular train, तो वो सीट नंबर, वही जगह आपको वापस नहीं मिल सकते अगर वो रिजर्व हो चुका है, until and unless कोई कैंसिल करा दे तो. बट द पॉसिबिलिटीज आर वेरी लेस. So you find that other possibilities can be made by train, buses, or we can say aeroplane or train. So here there is an absence of substitute goods. Now moving forward to the third one, that is restrictions over entry of new firm. Why there is only one single seller? Because there is market does not allow another person, or a seller does not allow another seller to come into the market for selling the same kind of product. Why? Because he is a single seller. He want to have more profit into that particular market by his selling his own product. So here there is a restriction over the new entry. यहाँ पे जैसे कंपटीशन में एक ही सेलर है तो भाई दूसरे लोग को नहीं आने देगा, तो देर इज अ रेस्ट्रिक्शन ओवर एंट्री ऑफ न्यू फर्म्स, एंड देर इज नो एग्जिट बिकॉज एक ही सेलर तो कैसे एग्जिट, इफ ही एग्जिट्स देर इज नो मार्केट. So you find that in monopoly, the seller himself can stay for a longer period of time. Why? Because he is only the one person. अगर perfect competition की बात करें, there is free entry and exit of the firm, where we find that when there is an abnormal profit which has been earned by the firm market, that time many other sellers also comes join together by selling the same identical product. Same way when there is an abnormal loss, what happens here? In that particular perfect competition, many of the seller will come out because of abnormal losses. तो यहाँ पे वो सिचुएशन नहीं है, because there is only one particular seller here when there is restrictions of other firms to come in it. वहाँ पे दूसरा, अगर एक शॉप है एक विलेज के अंदर, दूसरा शॉपकीपर को नहीं आने दे रहा, तो वो पूरा मोनोपोली मार्केट बन जाता है. So he can gain more prices, he can sell his own will as per the prices to different customers, and he can gain what? Here main purpose of the monopoly is to gain not the normal profit but the supernormal profit. What is supernormal profit? Supernormal profit means that not the normal, मतलब आपको हद से ज़्यादा प्रॉफिट कमा सकते हो अगर आप अकेले एक सेलर हो तो. So normal price. Why? Because you are selling the same kind of product to the different persons with a different price, no matter what, because you are only the one seller. So it is on your base. So we find that you are the price maker, not the price taker. Whereas in perfect competition, they were the price taker. But यहाँ पे price maker है कौन? Seller की बात कर रहा हूँ मैं. Clear? So you find that as there is a restriction and no other firm can enter, he feels and he charges high prices also many a times to the different customers, so he can get or he can cover up his losses. So here what is been told here, last line says that monopoly restricts his new firm by factors like natural law, skills or experience. कोई भी इसका बहाने से उसको ना बोल देगा. डिफरेंट फैक्टर्स लाइक भाई नेचुरली मैं यहाँ पे हूँ, यहाँ पे ये लोग मेरे पास ही आएंगे, बिकॉज ऑफ द लॉ आई हैव मेड दैट इन दिस पर्टिकुलर सिटी और दिस पर्टिकुलर विलेज नो अदर कैन सेलर कैन कम. यू आर हैविंग लैक ऑफ स्किल और लैक ऑफ एक्सपीरियंस बिकॉज ऑफ दैट. सो एक्स वाई जेड एक्सक्यूजेस निकाल के वो सेलर को ना बोल देंगे. सो दिस इज वाई वी फाइंड दैट देयर इज अ रेस्ट्रिक्शन ओवर द एंट्री ऑफ द न्यू फर्म इनटू द मोनोपोली मार्केट. Now coming to the fourth one, that is control over the prices or sales. So how a seller is controlling over the prices to gain maximum? Main thing, anyone who is doing a business or he is selling the product, he wants what? Profit. So when he wants a profit, and here he is only a one seller, he will go with maximum profit by charging high prices, and we find that he can also control the supply of the product. Why? When he know अगर वो सप्लाई कंट्रोल करेगा, मार्केट में डिमांड बढ़ेगी, बाद में वो सप्लाई करेगा, प्राइस बढ़ेगी, एंड सो ऑन. सो यू फाइंड दैट ही कैन सेल विद मोर, he can create more demand, he can contract or supply more of the product, he can charge more prices because he is only the one. So seller here he says cannot control prices and the sale, but he can go with selling the product with a high prices. प्राइस तो कंट्रोल नहीं कर पाएगा ज़्यादातर, लेकिन दो चीज साथ में कंट्रोल नहीं कर पाएगा. Sales can be depend only when the price is been there. So either he can focus to sell more, so he have to reduce less, or he have to reduce the prices. If you want to sell less, he will increase the prices. मतलब एक simple logic देता हूँ. If you go into the market, you try to purchase from a single vegetable person, you find that when you ask him that I want to purchase in bulk, that time you ask him what? To reduce the price. So same way, to increase the sale, what that other seller will do, the vegetable seller will do, he will sell you at a lower price because at once the bulk of product has been sold. So same way here also, when he is only one single seller, he want to sell more product, he will reduces the price, and if he want to sell less of products, he will increase the price so that he can attain more profit. Now again, the point comes here that when there is large number of units which are being produced and he is want to sell at high prices, will it be possible? मतलब मेरे पास बल्क क्वांटिटी है, मेरे को वो प्रोडक्ट सेल करना है, तो मैं उसको हाई प्राइस में सोल्ड करूंगा? नो, इट कैन नॉट बी, बिकॉज दिस बोथ थिंग्स आर एट डिफरेंट प्लेसेस. क्योंकि वी हैव सीन द डिमांड एट, इफ प्राइस राइजेस द डिमांड फॉल्स और पब्लिक ज्यादा परचेज नहीं करेगी. सो यहाँ भले यहाँ पे एक ही सेलर है, अगर लेकिन उसका प्राइस ज्यादा है, तो विल द पब्लिक और विल द पीपल ऑफ दैट पर्टिकुलर विलेज विल परचेज? नो. सो इफ अ प्राइस इज हाई एंड देयर इज अ good supply of the product, will it be happening up here? No, it is not possible. So these two things cannot be possible together. That's why it has been told price and sales does not go in hand. High prices and high sales cannot be done. So by this particular, under this particular situation of monopoly, now maximum is the profit. So here single seller wants to attain more profit. अगर एक दूसरे एग्जाम्पल की बात करो, for example there is a lawyer. Who is that? There's a lawyer, famous lawyer is there. He is a very famous lawyer, old lawyer in a village, and now he got a case for a very rich person. So he will charge according to that person his income. Why? Because he knows the case, everything. He has to do the same thing, no matter for poor people or for the rich people. But he will charge more because his customer is rich. If same advocate or lawyer has a poor people, he might charge not, or he may take only lump sum money or very small amount of money from them. So you find that supernormal profit can be attained by the seller, single seller into the market, where ऐसे जो प्रोफेशनल लोग हैं तो वो ऐसे ही करते हैं. डॉक्टर्स आर देयर, लॉयर्स आर देयर, they try to gain more profit by charging high prices to the rich people and charging less prices to the poor people. तो ऐसे करके भी वो लोग कमा रहे हैं. सो विदाउट एनी कॉम्पिटिशन. वाई? देयर इज नो कॉम्पिटिशन फॉर अदर पीपल. सो फॉर बोथ फॉर द लॉन्गर पीरियड एंड शॉर्टर पीरियड, क्योंकि एक ही सेलर का मार्केट है तो दूसरा कोई नहीं आएगा लॉन्ग पीरियड के अंदर, एंड इट इज अ मोनोपोली. सो ही कैन चार्ज मोर प्राइसेस, ही कैन चार्ज हाई प्राइसेस एज पर हिज रिक्वायरमेंट टू द डिफरेंट कस्टमर. नाउ, so that is how we find that he try to gain supernormal profit. Now coming to the sixth point, that is price discrimination. Discrimination मतलब भेदभाव. भेदभाव मतलब he is charging different price to the different people. जो मैंने supernormal profit में समझा वही point है यहाँ पे. But due to absence, what is the main reason why he is doing this? Due to the absence of any competition, the seller can set different prices on the same product depending on his use and form. मतलब the product is the same, the product difference, there is no difference in the product, there is a difference in the customer. So customer को अलग अलग तरह से समझा के उसको बोलेगा कि this is the so and so use which will be helpful to you, and this will help you, and it will become, you will become more prettier, more so and so, कुछ भी बोल के अलग अलग तरीके से दूसरे कस्टमर को फंसा के वो लोग प्राइस ज़्यादा में बेच देंगे, so that he can gain more and more profit. So you find that to gain more profit, he try to set different prices with a different customer, and this buyer cannot do anything here. A buyer cannot do anything here. So here example is taken of a doctor where a rich people has been there. He will go with a high facility and charging a high particular we can say high facility and high facility operation, where a poor people comes to the doctor, he cannot charge this particular same prices, same high luxurious thing, because he knows the customer is very poor, he cannot able to afford. So he will give as per his we can say limitation of money, he can guide him by doing the operation for free or by any other donate, कोई donator ढूंढ के आओ वैसे बोलेंगे. So different things can be done. So he will think who is his customer, and according to that particular customer he will decide the prices. So same way for the lawyer, same way for the doctor, which you find in this particular society. Lastly here the firm is industry. कोई एक कंपनी है, वही कंपनी एक ही मार्केट चला रहा है, उसके अंदर बहुत सारे प्रोडक्ट, ऐसे नहीं कि एक ही प्रोडक्ट सेल कर रहा है. ही इज सेलिंग द डिफरेंट काइंड्स ऑफ प्रोडक्ट. फॉर एग्जाम्पल his doctor is there, so doctor is only consulting agar if you try to go with hospitals, but when he is having his own clinic, what is happening up, he is having his next to the door there is a medicine, or he is only giving the medicine, so he is charging for medicine as well as consultancy both together with a very low price. But same way when you go to this hospital, you have to go paying 500 to 500 to 700 for one particular consulting case, and then after you have to purchase medicine from outside medical shop. So यहाँ पे when I'm talking about the clinic, doctor is a seller also. He is a seller for not only for this service but also for the medicine which he is having, he has stored. So both of the thing he is doing simultaneously and he is running. तो वो इंडस्ट्री बोलेंगे. वैसे ही बहुत सारे फर्म के अंदर एक ही प्रोडक्ट नहीं होंगे, बहुत सारे अलग अलग प्रोडक्ट होंगे जो प्रोड्यूस करेंगे, एंड दे आर सेलिंग बाय ओनली वन पर्टिकुलर सेलर. सो दिस इज व्हाई यू फाइंड दैट द फर्म ट्राई टू सेल डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ प्रोडक्शन, डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ गुड्स by making it into a not only one business but a bunch of business, which is also called as industry. Now lastly, altogether for a conclusion of this particular lecture, we know that monopoly is nothing but we can say there is only one single seller which is available in the market, where he is having his own goods. He can sell his goods to the different person with a different price. He is a price maker. There is restriction for the new entry of the other sellers, so वहाँ पे there is an absence of substitute goods and substitute or any other seller. So that's why he can charge more and more and set different prices, and that is also known as what? Price discrimination. And again, if he has a knowledge skill, he can develop, he can gain more and more money by developing not only one field but other field sources also. जैसे मैंने बोला डॉक्टर का खुद का मेडिकल शॉप भी है तो वही वहाँ से दे देगा, नहीं तो क्लिनिक है तो वहाँ पे ही वो मेडिकल मेडिसिन से लेके पैसा कमाएगा. सो अल्टीमेटली दिस ऑल थिंग्स कैन बी डन एंड इट इज़ बीन हैपनिंग अप एवरीवेयर, एंड where example of a doctor and lawyer can be taken up for a monopolistic market. As well as we have seen, suppose एक रिजर्व हो गया है रेलवे में, तो वो रेलवे के वही सीट आपको नहीं मिल सकती. अगर दूसरी पूरा बुगी देर द टोटल बुगी इज बीन reserved, you cannot get the seat from that particular bogie. So this is what we find, that it is having no substitute products, no substitute or no other seller can say I will give you that particular seat. So this is what is happening up under the monopoly market, where there is only one particular seller. He is the ruler, he is a price maker. He can gain super normal profit by setting or by selling different prices to the different customers as per their use or form, and he can develop other different products to sell along with his main product also, where we can say different businesses together run by only one single seller can become an industry. I hope you have been clear with all the particular points. If you still found any doubt, any query, you can just call or message me. Thank you. Oh man.